Hey, welcome to another video from SkinnyMedic. You guys have asked to see some of the medical gear that I carry with me. So this is a backpack that I've been carrying for a while now, and I really like it. It's the Raid bag made by TacMed Solutions. And I've really liked this backpack, okay? It's a smaller backpack, but for what it's designed for, it's absolutely perfect, I believe. So we'll take a look at the outside of the pack here. We do have a MOLLE system here if you want to attach some extra packs for whatever reason. You have that ability here, but it's a nice small compact bag and it holds pretty much everything you're going to need. So we have a pair of scissors on the outside here, has a lock clasp here that's going to hold it in place so we don't lose these when we're throwing it around. You have locks here to kind of keep everything nice and snug as well. As we take a look at the bag, I do wish that the shoulder straps had some padding on them. You're probably not going to be wearing this bag for a long period of time, but you know, sometimes you might. So it would be nice to see a little bit of padding here, but overall this is a great pack. It does have some straps here. So I really like the size and the weight of this pack. I'm already carrying some extra weight, so if I do need to move quickly, I'm not really carrying that much more weight to have the pack on me. And then if I do need to take it off, I can drop it off at the door, I can drop it off at the command vehicle, wherever it needs to be at, and it's there. On the bottoms of the pack here, we have some metal grommets that if it does get wet, the water's going to be able to escape and come out of it. So we take a look here on the inside. We have two other soft tees. So this is TacMed Solutions Soft Tee Tourniquet. It's used to stop major bleeding in the arms or the legs. It's one of the tourniquets approved by the TCCC committee. So we put the tourniquet on above the injury, pull this strap as tight as you can get it, turn the windlass until bleeding stops, and then it inserts into the triangle. We have some gloves, and then we have TacMed Solutions Airway kit. This is a surgical airway kit. This is going to go into the trachea. We actually cut on the outside of the trachea, inserted a breathing tube for someone who cannot maintain their airway, has some serious facial trauma. This is obviously an advanced skill. Alright, so the surgical airway kit that's included in this Raid bag is used for someone who's got major facial trauma for whatever reason. Then we can take and we cut right here on their trachea and we can insert that tube to give them an airway. So I've got this little example here. Hopefully you can see it pretty well. But this is your trachea, your voice box here that you have. You can feel it on your own throat. Tilt your head back, you can feel little wings come. So we'd cut down till we see this part exposed. We cut right here with a scalpel that's provided, insert the breathing tube, and the patient now has an airway. This is for advanced providers, okay? If you do not have the license, the training, the skills, don't do this on the side of the interstate. Now as we look at it here, I really like the design of this main compartment. It kind of just zips open and opens up. That way you have full access to everything that you're going to need. So if we take a look here at the main compartment, we have a pleural decompression needle. This is going to be used for your advanced providers for pneumothorax. So the pleural decompression needle is used by advanced providers to relieve the pressure in the chest for when air is building up into the chest, such like a collapsed lung, or a hemothorax, like blood building up in the chest wall, like a vessel's been hit and blood's just pooling up in here, causing the patient to go into shock, having some trouble breathing. The advanced provider can put the needle into the chest to relieve that. Typically second and third rib cage here. We can go fifth and sixth, but most people seem to be saying second and third. This is used by advanced providers to relieve the pressure. We have an airway here. A 28 MPa is going to be what's provided, and that's pretty much standard for most adults. So we can measure from the tip of the nose to the tip of the ear, and that's going to provide us the right size. This kit's provided with a 28. That's what's most standard for most adults. So the MPA airway is going to be used on someone who's unconscious or semi-conscious, someone who cannot cough to maintain their airway. The easiest way to insert it is typically use the right nair, the right side of the nose. If you'll pull their nose up, kind of like a pig nose out of it, lubricate this with the lubrication provided, and you insert it straight down. A lot of people want to insert it up to the brain, so don't do that. But if you'll make this up a pig nose, you can see straight down into the nasal cavity. Insert this. Boom, done. We have multiple OLAES pressure bandages. I've already done a review on those. Those are fantastic, absolutely love them. So this is a little bit closer look at the OLAES pressure bandage. It has an eye cup here that you can use to apply the pressure onto the wound. What I really like about the OLAES pressure bandage is a couple of things. Falling out. Is one is it comes with compressed gauze for you to use for wound packing, extra bleeding control. In the package here comes a piece of plastic. What can we use this for? Oh, a chest seal. All of that comes in one packaging. It still has the Velcro here, so it's not going to completely unroll on you. We've got Velcro to hold it on. That way you can't get the clip, but you can also clip it into place so it won't come unraveled. Now, I haven't done a review on the BLAST Bandage here by TacMed Solutions. Several of you guys have asked to do a review on it, so I'm going to do a separate review on this bandage by itself. Here we have some ZPAK dressing. This is just regular gauze, non-hemostatic. We have some wraps here as well. In the top part, we have some petroleum gauze that we can use for makeshift chest seals. So the petroleum gauze is going to be used for someone who has a hole in the chest, whether it be this area or on the back. We're going to seal that up to allow air to continue to come in and out the throat. So the petroleum gauze is used for a chest seal, and this is what's pretty much on every single ambulance, it seems like, inside the United States here. So we can peel it open, and what most providers do is they pull it open, you see here, and they use it and they throw away the gauze. They use the actual packaging. So typically we do tape these up on 3 sides. You're going to place it over the hole, put a piece of tape here, a piece of tape here, and a piece of tape here, and that's going to allow it to vent because you do have a hole in the chest. So if pressure starts building up, that's going to allow air to come out, or if blood starts building up, it's going to allow blood to come out of the chest seal. And you have some triage tags here. And a little bit further up, we do have a roll of tape, so that way we can make our chest seals here. And you always need some good tape around your first aid kit. And then we have one more pouch to take a look at here. So here we have some aluminum splints. These can be used for fractures, dislocations, a number of uses for these. We have 2 of them located in here, so we can fold them, mold them how we want to, use the tape that was inside provided to secure them in place. So I hope this video helps. This bag isn't for everybody. This bag isn't for everybody who watches my videos, and I completely understand that. For you gun guys, maybe it does give you some ideas of some things you should carry when you're at the range. Like a tourniquet, like a pressure bandage, like some wound packing gauze, like you should carry some chest seals, like you should carry a good trauma kit while you're at the range. You don't need a full backpack like this, but you definitely need some trauma supplies with you while you're at the range. For my EMTs and paramedics, firefighters, police officers who watch my videos, if you're attached to a tactical EMS team or you're attached to a SWAT team, I definitely think this is a bag you should look at. So I hope this video helps. You never know when you'll be the first responder. Remember the right gear and the right training.